Luka Doncic built his image on swagger, talent, and unshakable confidence until it fell apart.
The ruling on the floor is a double technical as we have a push followed by an action after the push.
That means he's
So
suspended.
Williams and Luka will both be assessed a double technical.
A wild suspension, a crazy press conference. Luka is super mad. His harsh words have everyone talking. Will this shocking meltdown ruin his career? Let's go back to the night it all fell apart. March 27th, 2026. Lakers versus Nets. Crypto.com Arena, LA. This was supposed to be a dream night for Luka, and honestly it was. He was on fire. He was totally unstoppable. He tore through the Nets defense like it was nothing. Look at these numbers. In 39 minutes, Luka dropped a massive 41 points. He shot 15 for 25. He hit 5 huge three-pointers. Plus, he grabbed 8 rebounds, tossed 3 assists, got 3 steals, and made 1 block. The Lakers crushed the Nets, 116-99. But guess what? Nobody cared about the final score. Nobody cared about the playoffs. Everyone is only talking about one crazy moment. Just 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. A push, a swipe. The refs had seen enough. Here is what went down. The Nets just got a big dunk. The Lakers tried to pass the ball back in. The refs just called an offensive foul on Luka. He was already super angry. Then Nets forward Zier Williams walks over. He just made that big dunk. He gets right into Luka's space. Luka says Zier yelled at him, not once, not twice, 3 times right in his face. But the NBA tells a different story. The refs checked the video. They say Luka pushed Williams first, then Williams swung at Luka's face and throat. Crew chief Sean Wright stepped right in. Boom, double technical. 1 on Luka, 1 on Williams.
The ruling on the floor is a double technical as we have a push followed by an action after the push.
That means he's
So
suspended.
Williams and Luka will both be assessed a double technical.
That was the exact moment. That one call changed everything. Why? Because it was not just any technical foul. It was Luka's 16th foul of the year. The NBA has a super strict rule. You get 16 technical fouls, you get an automatic 1-game suspension. You get 0 pay, no takebacks, no arguing. You hit 16 and you sit. The NBA made the big announcement on March 28, 2026. Luka is officially out. He will miss the home game against the Washington Wizards on March 30th. Just like that, 1 game is gone. Maybe you think missing a game against the Wizards is no big deal. Sure, the timing could be a lot worse, but that is not the real story here. The real drama is how Luka walked right into that press conference. He was still sweating from his massive 41-point game, and he was furious. He made it perfectly clear he thinks the league completely messed up. Let's hear it from the man himself. Luka sat at the mic and let it all out. He looked super annoyed. He looked totally confused. More than anything, he felt completely cheated in front of the whole world. Here is exactly what he said about the crazy clash with Zier Williams.
Honestly, I wasn't trying to, he said it for it all. He will my whole family.
Hold on. That clip was about a totally different fight. We will get to that soon. But it shows exactly how Luka feels this year. He feels bullied. He thinks the other guys always get away with it. He feels the refs are just out to get him. Back to the Nets game. Luka kept his story very simple. He said Williams screamed in his face 3 times. Luka just wanted to walk away. He did not even speak. But get this. The refs said Luka made a huge, exaggerated push. Luka said, "No way." He told reporters, "It is a double tech. What can I say? I did not even talk. I just wanted to leave. They said I pushed. My push was exaggerated? No, it was not. I do not know what else to say." This guy is furious. He scored 41 points, but he still lost big time. This suspension will cost Luka about $264,000. That is a massive piece of his yearly pay, nearly $250,000.
Gone. All for a push he says was not even real. But wait, the story gets even wilder. This was not his first time hitting 16 fouls this year. He did it just 9 days ago. How he got away with it is completely nuts. Listen to this. On March 21, Luka got into a shouting match with Orlando Magic center Goga Bitadze at the foul line. Things got super hot. The whistle blew. Boom. Luka hit foul 16. But the Lakers fought back. They complained to the NBA. And guess what? The NBA took the foul away. Luka dropped down to 15 fouls. No suspension. He was saved. But what Luka said about that Magic fight explains exactly why he is so mad right now.
And at some point, you know, it's his basketball court. At some point, I just can't stand it.
Luka said they spoke in Serbian. He said Bitadze said something super nasty about his family, a deeply personal insult. Luka felt he could not just walk away. He admitted he needs to do better, but he felt he had no choice. He had to respond. Bitadze fought back though. He said Luka started the whole thing. The NBA looked at the tape, agreed with the Lakers, and erased the foul. But here is the huge takeaway. Luka went into the Nets game with exactly 15 fouls. He was on thin ice. He was one tiny slip away from a suspension. He already knew the huge stakes, but when Zier Williams yelled right in his face, Luka still reacted. He still pushed back, and the refs called it. This was his second time hitting 16 fouls this year. The first time, the Lakers saved him. This time, the NBA dropped the hammer. This shows you exactly who Luka is. He always plays on the edge. He has crazy fire and passion. He refuses to just shut up and take it. That same fire makes him the most exciting $64,000 lesson. So what happens the next morning? It is Sunday, March 29. The Lakers have practice. The reporters are waiting outside. Head coach Redick walked. How was the team handling this mess? Coach Redick did not dodge a single question. He gave a masterclass. He protected his star player, he fired up his team, but he also told the hard truth all at once. His answers show exactly what the Lakers locker room is really like right now. Let's start with the biggest question. How did Luka take the bad news?
He's disappointed, you know, that he wants to be there for his teammates.
And that is the NBA. He was just super sad. Why? Because he just wanted to play.
And I've talked about this all year. Like he plays. Like he's not a guy that takes games off and big bang.
Wow. Think about this. Coach Redick is not just Luka's boss. They played together in Dallas. JJ knows exactly how Luka's brain works, and JJ told everyone the pure truth. Luka hates sitting on the bench. It goes against his whole vibe. JJ says Luka almost never takes a day off. Even when he is really hurt, Luka plays. Being tough is exactly who he is. So being forced to sit out? It hurts him way more than a real injury. The NBA just looked at him and said, "No basketball for you tonight. Sit down." But this is why JJ is a master coach. He did not let the Lakers panic. He totally flipped the script. He called this crazy suspension a reset, a perfect chance for the whole team to take a breath and bond. He pointed right at the backup players and said, "This is your time to shine." The guys hiding in the shadows finally get the big spotlight.
Ronnie's had some good moments. Vando's had some good moments. Maxi's had some good moments. But we're gonna need everybody tomorrow.
Listen up, basketball fans. We need everybody on board. Not just Luka, we need the whole squad. Coach Redick just dropped some serious truth. He made a simple but incredibly real point. In Los Angeles, players live hours away from each other. One guy's in Manhattan Beach, another guy's out in Calabasas. You can go weeks without actually hanging out with your teammates outside the gym. Redick said playing a round of golf is a rare chance for 4 straight hours of bonding. No pressure at all, no annoying cameras, just guys talking and being normal human beings. And boom! That is the crazy thing about Redick's press conference. He took a messy story about a star player getting suspended and he totally flipped it. He made it all about team chemistry. He praised the bench guys for stepping up when it mattered most. Now that is what you call real coaching. That is real leadership. But do not get it twisted for 1 second. The stakes right now are sky high. The Lakers are sitting at 48 wins and 26 losses. There are only about 7 or 8 games left in the season. Every single game matters so much for playoff seeding in the Wild Western Conference. You simply cannot give away free wins right now. But if you have to lose Luka for a game, the timing is actually perfect. Why? Because they play the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are one of the worst teams in basketball this year. Losing Luka's crazy 33.7 points a game usually hurts bad, but against the Wizards, it feels fine. The Lakers can just let LeBron James and Austin Reeves handle the business. But here's the scary part that matters for the big picture. Luka has reached 16 technical fouls. The NBA rule is super strict. Every 2 extra techs mean an automatic 1-game suspension and another $5,000 fine. The pressure is completely on. He has to keep his emotions in check for the last 8 games. But there's awesome news. The tech count fully resets to 0 for the playoffs. He gets a clean slate. But he has to survive the regular season first. And if you know Luka, staying quiet is not an easy job. Luka comes back on April 1st against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And let me tell you, when he steps on that floor, he will have a giant target on his back. Every referee knows that one bad reaction costs the Lakers another game. That's a heavy weight to carry around, even if you just dropped 41 points. This brings up the biggest question of the whole year. Who is Luka? What drives him? His biggest strength is also his biggest weakness. The fire that makes him a superstar is the exact same fire that gives him a crazy 12-game stretch. He plays so hard that every single whistle feels like a personal attack. You cannot separate the fire from the player. They're 2 sides of the exact same coin. And everybody in the sports world treated the suspension like normal rule enforcement, nothing special. But former NBA player Joe Johnson went in hard. He ripped Luka for having terrible timing. The Lakers need him. Johnson called it the hottest thing since fish grease when talking about poor choices. And he's right. Why let a guy screaming in your face ruin a critical game? The fans on social media are completely split. Half are screaming that the NBA hates Luka. The other half is begging Luka to just grow up and stop reacting. Think about the Nets game. Zier Williams yells at Luka 3 times. Luka pushes him. Williams swipes back. Double tech. But look at what happens next. Williams keeps playing. He loses nothing. Meanwhile, Luka, the MVP candidate who just scored 41 points, gets suspended. He has to sit in the locker room and watch the Wizards game on a TV monitor. Who really won that fight? Luka is now just one of 2 players suspended for techs this entire 2025-26 season. The other guy is Dylan Brooks. But listen to Luka's own words. He brought up an incident with Batadze. He said someone talked trash about his family and he flat out refuses to stand there and take it. This is deep and personal to him. He has a strict code. He admitted he let the team down. He knows the heavy fines and bad news articles are coming, but he just can't stop himself. It's who he is. This is the same tough kid from Slovenia who battled grown men at 15 years old. That fire does not have an off switch. You can only try to manage it. Coach Redick loves that competitive fire. The Lakers even fought a tech for him earlier this year in Orlando. But here's the big problem. You can't love the fire and act like the techs are a totally separate issue. They're the exact same thing. Some people say the Nets game push was super tiny. It wasn't a big deal, but the NBA rule does not care. 16 is 16. A tiny push or a massive fight. The rule is totally blind. Plus, Luka also got hit with a $50,000 fine in March for a bad hand gesture against the Knicks. It's all adding up. So has Luka learned his lesson? We'll find out super soon. The best news is the playoffs mean a fresh start. When the Lakers face the Cavs, Luka will be hunted by the refs. But that is what makes him so amazing to watch. He's definitely not perfect. He loses money and says way too much. But when the lights shine the brightest, no one is scarier. The same crazy drive that gets him in trouble is what makes him the best. When the playoffs start and the techs drop to 0, that fire will be roaring.
It cost a lot of cash in a game against the Wizards, but hey, that's Luka, and right now, he's exactly what the LA Lakers need. Found this crazy update exciting? Make sure to check out other amazing videos on the screen. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.